with the influx of African American, Hispanic, and women into the trucking industry. The trucking industry has taken on a whole new look. We're here on the Urban Trucker Podcast to capture each and every story inside of each and every truck. We're seeing people from our very own community, single moms and the like, become very successful in the trucking business. That story of redemption, that story of overcoming the odds, that road to success that each and every individual took to be successful in the trucking business.
If you put the same amount of effort and hustle into everything else you do into the trucking industry, you're gonna make it.
Everybody wanna be the boss, but they don't know the boss eat last.
I believe that everybody can make it in trucking, but it's the way you go.
I let my business take me where I want to go.
The trucking game has taken on a whole new look. I'm one of the pros with Final Mile Furniture Delivery. I just experienced it with the fuel prices. With everybody I know, and I even done some over-the-road work in some of my trucks. But the fuel prices were so high that it ate into my bottom line. It made me go right back to what I normally do, which is final mile deliveries. Why I stick with that was because the amount of money I was spending on fuel doing local deliveries, when the fuel prices spiked, when they went through the roof, I maybe seen a $25 to $50 increase in those fuel prices with what I was doing, because I wasn't going long distance to begin with. So I felt the pinch when it came to these final mile deliveries, but I didn't feel the impact that a lot of my friends and a lot of truckers felt over the road, because they were going long distance, which required more fuel, which required more money. Me, I was doing 125 miles or less. So I wasn't feeling the direct hit like everybody else was. Yes, I was lifting furniture. Yes, I was going into people's homes and stuff like that, but I wasn't feeling it as much in my profit. So there you go. That was a pro for me doing final mile furniture. So I didn't have to shut down like everybody else. And let me tell you something else about final mile, and this probably is true about trucking as well. During the pandemic, my barber and beauty salon was shut down because of it, but the trucks were never shut down. The trucks kept rolling right along. So during the pandemic, when I was seeing a lot of people around me not able to, put food on the table, not able to pay those bills and keep, stability in their home, everybody that was a part of my trucking team definitely was able to continue to, I seen people get married during the pandemic. I seen people purchase automobiles, new cars, go shopping during the pandemic because they didn't miss a beat. Once again, starting with the hustler, starting with somebody that has that hustle in them. Not only that, somebody that has leadership skills. It's gonna take a team. It's gonna take a strong team. You can have 10 trucks, but if it's only you only could drive one. So those other 9 will sit unless you have a strong team. So if you got like a person in the music industry, if you have an eye for talent, if you good at finding that talent, mining that talent, and bringing it back, then you're gonna be successful in this business. That's something that's an integral part in the next level of trucking. You have the owner operator, and then you have the fleet owner, right? So if you got a fleet of trucks, now you're a whole shift. You have a shift because you have one truck, and that's just all on your back. But now it has to shift to finding talent. Now you're looking for talent. You ain't just being a driver anymore. You're not just being an individual, just jumping in this truck every morning, going out and coming back with X amount of dollars. You being an individual that's about to go around your city, your community, your state, your region, and find the best talent available. And now you're building a team. You're building a team of people. So that's the shift in business from one level to the next. Is making sure you're able to shift from that owner operator into being a leader, So now let's just go with this. You're going from being an entrepreneur, you're going from being self-employed to CEO in this thing. It's giving you a template where you don't have to go looking around for these things. You can just come and put your numbers in and plug it in, and it spits out the numbers that you need going forward. You don't have to go looking for any, it's just all in there. Just how much did you spend for fuel? Plug it in. How many miles did you drive? Plug it in. And then it spits out all of the numbers that you need to know going forward. Man, it's a beautiful program. I wish I had it when I got started. So just know, I started from scratch. I started with I have to learn on the fly. It's some things that if I would have had, I wouldn't made. Some mistakes that I wouldn't have made if I would have had the things in place that we have here in our program. Not only that, in our program, we meet every Saturday morning via Zoom call. And on the Zoom call, we check your progress from 1 week to the next. We share with you our week in trucking. Not only that, we all come together and answer all of the questions from each and every student that they may have from the prior week in the assignment that they had going forward. Like, did you get your LLC done? Well, this is your assignment for the week. And when you come back that next week, you get your LLC, or you're able to share with us one-on-one what type of problems that you had in getting it done. So we're not just giving you something and saying, go. No, you get to come back every Saturday morning and say, hey, I was trying to get this done. This is the obstacles that I was facing, and I'm gonna need your help to get over it. So at that point, we say, hey, we're gonna jump on the call later on this evening or later on this afternoon, and we're gonna get that resolved for you. So we're really hands-on with this program. We're walking you through it either in group form, and if you need us on a one-on-one call, and you need to know how to get past a certain point that keep holding you up, and it's an obstacle and a barrier to you getting to the next level, then we're able to jump on the call with you one-on-one and get you going. And that's another great aspect of our program, is being able to go group, being able to go one-on-one, and being able to see you grow throughout that whole process and get you from A to Z, to get you from not knowing anything about trucking, not knowing any type of paperwork that you need to get done, all the way to the point where we're bringing on attorneys, we're bringing on the Zoom call other truckers, we're bringing in dispatch brokers, we're bringing in final mile companies, we're bringing in everybody we can on our class Zoom calls on Saturday mornings to assist us in showing you the best and complete way we can to get you up and running and getting to the six-figure income that we so often talk about.